Okay, so this is video number 2. This is a really quick review of the latitude activity that we did on Thursday. So what we did is we drew a circle, and then we cut that circle in half with a line that we named the equator. The equator is the starting line for latitude. So kind of like, again, just like a number line with positive and negative numbers, we think of 0 as the starting place, the place where we start counting from, either to the negative side or the positive side. So the equator is always going to be our starting place when we deal with latitude. So once we had the equator drawn, we took our protractor and we measured the angles going up from the equator towards the very top of the world at 90 degrees. We measured out 15 degree increments, and we connected them with an iso line of latitude, which eventually we learned was called a parallel, because these lines are all parallel to the equator. They never cross, and that's why we call them parallels. All right, so once we did that, we are able to measure these angles. So again, we measure the angle from the equator upwards. So that angle right there is 15 degrees north. This angle right here is 15 degrees south. All right, so that's what we did with the protractor. The most we can go is from 0 to 90. And we can go from 0 to 90 the other direction as well, which gives us the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Latitude is only worried about measuring north to south. That's all. It doesn't worry about going side to side. So we either can go north or we can go south. One of the ways that we can remember how latitude works is latitude, flatitude. So the parallels run flat like the equator does. So they're all going horizontally across the globe. The other way that we can think about latitude is like a ladder. So the parallels, the isolines of latitude, they run flat like the rungs of a ladder, allowing us to go up or go down, but not sideways. So again, a ladder is a way that we can think about that. Latitude only lets us go north or south. Okay, so that's it for a quick review of our activity. That's the end of video number 2. So now you get to move on to video number 3.